Yo, Havik Nation has arrived. Welcome to Pause and Rewind, because that's just what we do here. Listen, damn it. It's Havik Gang, baby. Come on, man. It is Havik Gang. If you hear that and you a Havik fan, this is for you. This is for you because you done already seen this and heard this a bunch of times. Now I get to break it down. If you're new to Havik, you new to the channel, you new to me, whatever it is, this is an introduction to Havik, my team, my group that I'm in. And then also you get to learn a little bit more about me and some of my passions and, you know, my position in this business and everything like that. So this is going to be a fun one. Listen, this is a commentary video. I'm telling you now, this is not for you to watch the video through my commentary. This is commentary so I can break down some of the little things behind the scenes that people don't know and everything that went on to create this video, everything that I did to get it off the ground. That's what this video is for. If you haven't seen the music video, go watch the music video first, then come back and tune in with me so we can talk about it. I'll leave a link in the description to the official music video, and you can check that out first and then come back to me. Now that you're here, this one I want to break down. This is the song and music video that a lot of people on YouTube reacted to when it came out. Stevie Knight being one of them cats that reacted to this. Shout out to Stevie Knight. Thank you for that reaction. Stevie Knight was breaking his neck on this song.
Your body decompressing against it.
I was fucking myself up. That's all right. Okay.
When you seen Stevie Knight rock out like that, he don't rock out like that. But he did to the Havik Gang, baby. He did to us. So this is something that I've always wanted to do. You know, I'm sure people are going to be like, oh, my God, how are you going to react to your own music? Well, first of all, I'm not reacting to it. I'm doing commentary. Second of all, bitch, I'm my biggest fan. Ain't no bigger Secrets of Havik fan than Secrets of Havik. I have no shame. I have no shame. I am my biggest fan. I'm always going to rock for me and with me. So let's jump into Havik Gang, new Mo Thugs, because we had been recently signed to Bone Thugs and Harmony Mo Thug, which we still are. And this was kind of that premiere video to introduce us as a Bone artist. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, we're gonna get into it. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome again. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so y'all can stay up to date with me. We're going to jump into it. Havik Nation, are you ready? I'm ready. Let's go. X Raven presents. That's me, by the way. That's my name. Now, this intro with this song, so this is the beat of the song Havik Gang, but we slowed it down to try to make it a little bit more eerie. We put some echoes in the background of our vocals and things like that. I had that idea from Jordan Peele when he did Us, right? And he kind of eerified that I Got 5 on it song. We wanted to do something similar with Havik Gang, and I think we achieved that pretty good. Look at this, man. So so this is Rain's wife on the left here. This is Sarah. Rain is a member of Havik, one of our members in the group. This is his wife. got her to play a nurse in the video. On the right is my homie, 9 Lives J True. Been rocking with us for a long time. Been my friend for over 30 years now. He played the doctor in the video. So shout out to them for being willing participants to help us, deliver the image of what I was trying to accomplish here. I got these costumes off of like a Halloween site. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I want to do this doctor thing. Maybe I can get a nurse. Maybe they can do this like asylum type of thing. So I got these and just had them throw. You can tell by the badge on his shirt there. That ain't him. That ain't him unless he got an afro. That looked like some 60-year-old lady with an afro. But I mean, shit, it worked. Look at the picture. Look at the badge, bro. That definitely ain't him. That looked like an ex-con. Hey, but like I said, man, it works. No one's questioned it to this day. No one's even pointed that out. So, again, out of sight, out of mind, I guess, right? But it works. So, this hallway right here, this was actually the last thing that we shot, I think. I think this is like one of the last things that we actually shot. And I'm just following them down the hallway. We had, I think, 10 minutes left of our booking time for this particular location. And I was like, I still don't have the rest of the story that I want to tell. A doctor talking to the nurse, talking about the patients, because I wanted to create this kind of like asylum thing. Members of Havik, they were like going crazy or they were being told that they were crazy, but they weren't really crazy. They just were that special. And they were able to communicate with each other and understand each other without even being in the same room. And that was just kind of a play on us as a group, because we're from all different places in the country. You know what I'm saying? You got people from down south, you got people from the west, you got people from the east, and that's kind of what brings our flavor and our style together. That's different from other groups. But man, no one can tell. You know what I'm saying? When you hear our music, it seems so harmonious and in tune, and the chemistry is there, and it's always like we've just known each other and have been performing together forever in the same space. And we're not always in the same space. Sometimes we're separate and we'll do a song separately and just put it together and people can't tell. So this was kind of a play on that idea of us being able to make these songs sounding like we're in the same studio and we're not. You know what I'm saying? Some of the times for a lot of those songs. So that's what this kind of whole theme here is, that I was trying to basically tell the story of. You see how slow that song is? So this shot right here, Sarah was really nervous to play the nurse in this video. She did a great job. Like, I was so pleased. She looks like a nurse for one. She just has the whole vibe, the whole, you know what I'm saying, the energy that you would need and everything like that. She was doing really, really, really good. This little shot right here. She goes, I guess she's supposed to be talking. And she goes, I have no idea what to say. And I just kept it in there because it looks good. And I don't have to actually use any of the dialogue, but it looks like she's saying something. And then, I focus here on the door that they're about to go into. But she goes, yeah, I have no idea. She didn't know what to say. And she actually says that. But it actually worked out to be one of my favorite shots because it just looks so authentic. But she's actually not saying anything at all. We're just going to go. Then the song kicks in. Now, this right here, this is something that you're going to see throughout the whole video. These like newspaper clippings and articles and things like that, kind of telling a little bit of the backstory for those that felt like they wanted to pause and catch something. Because some people be trying to look and see. So as an editor, I had to actually write articles for every clipping. Whether people were going to stop and look at it or not, it didn't matter. If there was one person willing to stop, I wanted to make sure that something was there, even though these edits kind of flash by pretty quickly. Again, if you were to pause, I wanted it to be legit. So I actually had to write articles on all of us and just create stories on my own and put that in here. And you can see this one actually, it says, after a local group of young men started disappearing in the area, police and investigators are left baffled at their whereabouts. There's been rumors that there's missing men for scientific anomalies and all this type of stuff. So I literally write this story. But look how fast it goes by. Right? It's not there very long. And then even at the top here, there's a whole nother half of a story as well. Again, that I had to kind of write and make it look legit, and then put our pictures there as the locals that are still missing. Then this is me. So another thing that I wanted to do with this template that I was using to kind of create some of these images was each person that was going to be up first or up next as far as their verse and their rap goes. I was throwing their basically confinement subject record up on the screen. And that kind of lets you know who was going to be the next person to rap their verse. Just a little something to introduce each member as we went along. And as you see, the name assignment here is Secrets. That's me wearing a straight jacket there. And then I just put random stuff in here for, again, to kind of tell the story of just abnormal behaviors and things like that, or people, at least they were trying to say were abnormal behaviors, but were normal for us. Things like that. Neural mapping, right? Determine elevated brain functionality, host and non-host. Again, just a bunch of mumbo jumbo, but again, to further kind of tell that story that Havik is just an in-tune group, man. We understand each other. Whether it's verbally, nonverbal, it doesn't matter, man. We just get it, man. We click. That's what makes our team so strong. Get the fingerprints. My identification, man.
When I carry out the blow like a 50 on the low, feeling like an automatic, man. While we killing every show, see the money make it grow, step in front and you make it slain. Can they handle when they roll? Cause I'm really thinking no, and we leave them with battered brains. Like stack with seeking rain. Can't fuck with Havik Gang.
There you go again. Another article. You can see I put havicmusic.com up at the top of this one, which is our website. But again, more articles written here. It's crazy to like come up with something that, most, if not everybody, isn't even going to read. But again, I was just trying to make it look legit. Now you'll notice in that whole hook intro, I'm not really moving very much. And then I'm the first verse. I start right here. I'm sitting down in my verse. So on this video shoot, I broke my back. Right, I had a disc pop out, my lower back as well. Like it bulged and inflamed, and I was done. I couldn't walk. I couldn't stand. I couldn't do anything. I was out for the count. And it sucks because for literally like the first 2 hours, we're trying to figure out what the hell we were going to do to get this video done because I was shooting it. I was behind the camera. So, I had gotten all the equipment and everything like that. Everything was set up. Everything was good to go. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't able to shoot. So just sitting there, what are we going to do? The team is flying in. Everybody's on a plane coming in to fly into location. And I'm just laying down. There was a couch in this warehouse that we rented. And I was just laying down on this couch. Out for the count could not move. Damn sure couldn't pick up no equipment or a camera or move around, nothing. I remember trying to stand up with the help of Towns and Ghost. They were trying to help me up. Couldn't do it. Lay was trying to help me up. Couldn't do it. So I had to lay down. So by the end of the night, around like hour 14 or so, I was finally able to sit and stand just a little bit for short periods of time, but I still couldn't move. So that's why you see me in that hook part. I am stiff as a board. I cannot move. I have no energy. I would be jumping up and down and doing this, but I couldn't do it. And in my verse, I had to sit down on the softest chair we could find, and even that was painful. I did 2 takes of my verse, and then just I was like, done. I can't even sit here right now. So that's basically a little bit of behind the story of me, basically, and trying to get this off the ground, man, up in here with a damn broken back. I mean, it was terrible. And it actually pushed our shoot to end up being like a 14-hour day. It ended up being real crazy.
They say this generation missing the real lyricist.
Facts.
It's up to me to show them how real this is. 4 squad, Havik Gang, no more fifth willingness. Over a decade in and we still killing shit. Telling them we coming artillery, get the pumping, they never forget a modus operandi. Checking later even when they get up in the morning. Get the paper haul, miss give a fuck where they end up. And I know what's coming, but I'm wearing on my armor. Gotta be aware, better watch out for that karma. 50 runs, I make them dance, I'm watching every minute when I give them that night. Like carrying an arbor, court is an order.
So this is a line
give a fuck where they end up. And I know what's coming, but I'm wearing on my armor.
To this day, nobody's ever really caught or pointed out, I don't think.
Aware, better watch out for that karma.
50 rounds will make them dance, right? 50 rounds will make them dance. Watching every minute. And I give them that 9 like Carrie Ann and Alba. Carrie Ann and Alba is a judge, typically, I mean, or most famously on like Dancing with the Stars. And she always giving 9s to the people, right? When people think it should have been a 10. She always giving 9. So I use that as a line. I was like, give them that 9 like Carrie Ann and Alba be doing. But nobody catches that, right? Because ain't no rappers out here using Dancing with the Stars references, right? But me, man, I always try to come up with something new, something that, you know, isn't going to be in somebody else's rap or somebody else's rhyme. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of things get regurgitated. So, you know, I'm up with certain things in pop culture, man. If I can turn it into a bar, I will. So that's what that line is for those that didn't catch it. I give them that 9 like Carrie Ann and Alba.
And I was coming, but I'm wearing on my armor. Gotta be aware, better watch out for that karma. 50 runs, I make them dance, I'm watching every minute when I give them that 9 like Carrie Ann and Alba. Court is an order. Don't cross the Havik boys, you just like that a day. Your whole rap game's a
Look at me, stiff as hell. I can't move at all.
Noticed right away. Cleveland, the city I claim. Better not ever mention my name. Better not get reckless, don't affect this. Obsessed with my Havik Gang. When I carry out the blow like a 50 on the low, feeling like an automatic main. While we killing every show,
introducing the next squad right here, the next squad member.
Make it grow, step in front and you might get slain.
Now this is Lost Angel of Havik, the OG, the homie from 03. You know what I'm saying? Man, he been in this music business for a long time too, man. You know what I'm saying? Before we was ever a Havik group, just working with a ton of different artists and, you know, establishing himself as Lost Angel. And then later Lost Angel of Havik. Super talented dude. He sings as well. I can't sing. This motherfucker, he can sing. But yeah, man, this is the homie right here. So this is the one that's next up to rap here. You can see his little info and stuff.
When they moan, cause I'm really thinking no, and we leave them with battered brains. Like stack with seeking rain. Can't fuck with Havik Gang. And I'm fucking with the flow, and they must not really know that we about to win.
Look at this boy acting, boy. Let's go.
Fuck with Havik Gang. Look at this and I'm fucking with the flow, and they must not really know that we about to ignite it.
That looks good. Hey, I'm proud of myself. This is a good looking video. I love creating movies, man. If you watch any of the movies that I've shot, directed, and edited, they all look like a little movie because I can't help it. It's just what I do. And I would love to be able to tone it down sometimes because I could probably push out more material if I did that, but I can't help it. I want to turn everything into a little movie. So it's cool when you get people that are also willing to put in that time, because it's not something that you can just do quickly when you really putting into it. You know what I'm saying?
So we killing every foe, we not taking any more, and we take them out and light the flame.
Los Angeles looking like a G right here. The shades, got the LA hat on, LA, Los Angeles. Then, of course, he's rocking the Havik Gang shirt. Now, what I had these two doing, so in this warehouse, each of these, you have to, you rent each of these little rooms. Each of these doors is a different room that you can rent out to do photography in, or, you know, you can have your band practice in there or whatever, but it's separate space that's all been rented out individually. So we couldn't actually go in. But I was like, I'm still going to use the whole building. I just won't go in the rooms. You know what I'm saying? These people don't have to know I'm standing outside the door. I'll just have these two characters walk to each door like they're just checking out different rooms in the asylum and make it look like they're about to go in and check on a patient. And then cut to, you know, the scene where Los Angeles laughing like that. That's just a different room that it looks like she's entered, and we just shot that elsewhere. So basically that's what's going on here.
Ooh,
look at this squad. Look at this squad. Look at the squad. So everything right here, you got the Havik Gang shirt in the middle. You got Rain rocking the light blue Kodu over here with the gold hat. And you got me rocking the dark blue Kodu over here. These are all on our website, thehavicvault.com. All designs created by your boy, man. Come on, man. Show me some love, yo.
Full squad in this bitch finna rip shit. Give a fuck what you heard, I'm a misfit. Lost interest till they come on with the litness. Had trust, I've been down with the sickness.
All right, now.
Perpetrators get slain in the damn thing.
Look at this
my chain swing.
shots right
Got the
here.
game.
Now, this, I think, was one of the first scenes that we shot that day. This verse and this scene. I was, again, mobile. To the right of Lay, to the right of Los Angeles, and to the left of this screen was the couch that I was laying on. I had to light this scene and direct this scene from the couch because I could not move. I couldn't move. So this is probably like hour 3 of the day. This might be hour 3. My verse that happened already in the song and the hook was hour like 13. Did that much later because it took me that long in order to finally be able to stand just a little bit. So at this time, this is probably like hour 3. I'm on the couch, I'm out. But I'm directing this scene from that couch. I lit the scene. I was telling people where to put the lights at, having somebody hold the camera and bring it over to me on the couch so I can check the framing and say, that's good, this is good, nope, move in quicker, back up slower, that type of thing. Now, here's another thing. The homie that's playing the doctor in this one, Andrew J. True, my homie. The night before the video shoot, I went over to his house with my camera and my Steadicam, and I was trying to teach him some basics of how to use it because I was going to shoot the whole video, but I obviously can't handheld shoot my part because I'm in the video. So I needed somebody to shoot my part. So I was teaching him the night before what to do so that he can capture me in the same style that I was planning on shooting everybody else. Well, I broke my damn back. So now this dude that has never once picked up a camera in his life now had to shoot an entire music video on the fly. Now, luckily, I had taught him a little bit the night before in preparation for my scene. But now I needed him to shoot the whole damn performance for everybody. And he did it. But my man was sweating. His back was hurting. It was a hard shoot. It was a hard shoot. He had never picked up a camera before then and has never picked up a camera since then. So he's one of the few people that, and you're going to see, I mean, if you should have already seen, the video looks shot well. That's from somebody who's never even held the camera before, just sitting there taking my direction of what to do. And, you know, shout out to him, man, because he came through. Without him, we really wouldn't have had a video because I wasn't able to do it. So that's who's on the camera right now while I'm laying on the couch telling him what to do, telling Lay what to do. And I done already lit the scene and everything like that. So director credit, baby. Okay? Even with a freaking broken back, your boy's still making it look good.
On lock, now we headed to the top. Fuck Gucci gets Havik Gang. If you giving what you dealing with is wicked, finna crush the competition. Give a fuck about your feelings. They knew what to get, a nigga local insane up in the brain. So whoever remains finna get made like the propane. Are they bringing me a stress, trying to flex? Wanna see me, then you better come correct. Cause I don't wanna do it, but I'll kill if I gotta. Rip the heart right at your chest. Any nigga trying to test getting wrecked.
Look at this. I just love these colors, man. These solid blacks. I toned those up a little bit to get them a little bit darker. That gold on the hat over here. It just looks nice, man.
Custom Havik, boy, you just might got a day. Your whole rap game's employ, we know this right away. TP, the city I claim. Better not ever mention my name. Better not get reckless, don't affect us. Obsessed with my Havik Gang. When I carry on the blow like a 50 on the low, feeling like an automatic man. What we killing every show.
Now this is Towns of Havik. Man. Don't no group out there, no artist out, don't nobody got a group member or artist like Towns, man. This dude is unique. Okay? Country Florida boy with major country grammar. And if you don't understand the vibe, then you never will. You understand? This dude is just different. Super talented, super creative, and just really unlike any sound that I've ever heard. Ever, including artists from the South. He just sounds different. And he's been a great addition to our group. And I'm not saying addition as in he's new, because he's been part of the group since it was formed, the beginning. But as far as puzzle pieces and making everything fit together and bring one cohesive group, he's an integral part of that. He used to go by the name Stack. He's been Stack for like 15 years, as far as I know. He recently, in the last few years, changed his name to Towns. Now, why did he do that? Well, we got signed to Bone Thugs, right? So in Bone Thugs, there's a member named Flesh and Bone. Flesh and Bone's nickname is Stack, which is partly who inspired our Stack when he was a kid to kind of take on that name as well, just to kind of represent and, you know, whatever. But out of respect, obviously, couldn't be two Stacks part of the same camp, right? So changed his name to Towns, which is his last name, and, you know, kind of dropped the Stack moniker out of respect for Flesh and Bone. So that's basically the story of Towns, and this is an intro into him as the next verse coming up.
When they make it grow, step in front and you make it slain. Can they handle when they blow? Cause I really think I know. And we leave them with bad brains. Like Stack was seeking rain. Can't fuck with Havik Gang.
Woo! It's one of my favorite shots right there. I love movement. When I'm shooting, the camera is always moving. I never have a steady shot, usually ever. I love moving the camera. Since I'm not on the camera, it brought me joy looking at the raw footage, seeing movement. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, yo, that was my direction like the whole day. Move that camera, keep moving, go left, go right, up, down, back, blah, blah, blah. And so that right there was actually one of my favorite shots. Look how smooth it goes across. It's just a nice, smooth shot. And again, from somebody who's never held a camera in their life, That's the shots we get. Woo! Talk about a miracle, baby. Here we go, more hoopla, right? Jason Towns, anomaly number 4. Head into another room that we can't actually go into, but I'm trying to make it look like we can.
Got a heart full of gold, but a match your soul. Taking one for the road, but I pass your road. Contemplating situations factual. With a style so cold, it'll crack your bones. I'm separated from the wall where we at your dome. Compare that fit, that fat sass coming back upon. Even when I'm not ready, I'm ready, holding the steady with that energetic sentiment. Give me better for the session. Extended weapons up to you session. Fucking them all for a blessing. Set the code and the lesson. And these all that you searching. Get the bulking back and levers double parking when I'm record checking your body decompressing and guessing.
Now that part right there, I'm pretty sure it was Rain's idea. He might have been the mastermind behind creating that whole right? And then of course on set, that's something that, you know, we wanted everybody to do, just to kind of, you know, put some emphasis on that part where you like that. And it just turns out to be one of the dopest parts of the video, man. It really, yo, this shot is crazy, yo. Look at this face back here in the bottom left. What in the demonic souls is going on? That's crazy. Y'all see that?
Get the bulking back and levers double parking when I'm record checking your body decompressing and guessing. Don't understand, I keep yelling. Even if that when you stand as a thunder man, the hurricane will remain. Have you heard my man?
Come on, bro. Who sound like that Florida boy? This is one of my favorite shots too. This look at this. Look at these windows back here at the top of the warehouse, bringing some of that natural light in while we got some of these light kits over here set up and stuff. It just ended up being a real nice shot, and I'm glad that J True was able to capture that on camera. So it's a great shot. A lot of negative space over here on the left side, right? Again, this is typically how I shoot. So he took direction very well, was capturing a lot of this stuff, man.
Or you just might die today. Your whole rap game's a flow, we know this right away. Okay, the city I claim. Better not ever mention my name. Better not get reckless, don't affect this. Obsessed with my Havik Gang.
When I carry on the blow, like a 50 on the low, feeling like an automatic man. What we killing every show, see the money make it grow.
All right, now these are the doctor and the nurse walking to the last room, the last patient, basically. Right? And look at this. There he is. Boys is acting. Look at this photo. Come on, man. Y'all trying to tell me we wasn't acting? We was putting in for this video, man. So this is Rain. Reign of Havik. R-A-Y-N-E. Rest and you'll never emerge. You understand me? This is the madman, the, you know, kind of, you know, mastermind behind a lot of what goes on in the group and a lot of the sounds and the things that are put together and brought together. That harmony and that cohesion in songs and stuff, a lot of that is due to Rain doing what he does. So again, layers, baby, layers. Talent on talent on talent. This dude sing. He do it all. You know what I'm saying? He mixed damn near every album we was coming out with. You know what I'm saying? Putting together this, hearing the harmonies, hearing the vocals. You know what I'm saying? We probably wouldn't even be a group today if it wasn't for his ear and hearing the 4-part, 5-part harmonies that will work together, thus picking, you know, who was perfect to be in the group. You know what I'm saying? Wouldn't even be no Havik without that kind of ear and that kind of direction. So he's the mastermind behind all of that. Now this is funny though, right? Because that's his wife playing the nurse, and she just pushing his ass around and stuff. That's funny. Makes me laugh every time. Look at this. Come on, bro. Y'all trying to say we not acting up in here? What's up? Once it was his turn to go, I don't even know what hour this is. This might be like hour 8, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Still giving it his all, putting it in there, you know, messed up the hair, went and got all crazy, gave us the bulging eyes and everything. Really selling it, man. Really selling it. There's the final room. Anomaly number 3.
All I remember was inflicting pain. Only one fact remains.
Look at that. Hold up. Look
All I
at
remember was inflicting pain. Only one fact remains.
this. Look at that. Ah, yes. Come on, Belt. Let's go. My man putting it all out there. Selling it. Let's go.
Coming right through your mainframe, telling everybody in the world not a damn thing change up.
Now you see that little dance move right there he did?
Coming right through your mainframe, telling everybody in the world not a damn thing change up.
If you, it would have been nice if you could see the footwork too. But so he's got a dancing background as well, man. He's a dancer. Can do all that shit. Break dancing and everything. A lot of the OG hip hop skills incorporated and elevated over time and things like that. So sometimes that ish just comes out and it's so smooth. So again, just another element, another layer to the group that is Havik, man.
The fucking crazy man, I'm never gonna be no innocent. Gonna be surprised if I cause the life not. Well, I gotta be honest, I hope you're right. Never give a rap so you're out of luck and you're spelling backwards.
Ooh, he's still doing it. He in the zone. He don't even know he's doing that, yo. He don't even know he's doing that. And if you really watch, he's on a bop. Like it's on. Oh my God, it's so clean.
Gotta be honest, I hope you're right. Never give a rap so you're out of luck and you're spelling backwards. The password what? Rhymes that'll eat you up. Give you a verbal elimination when you need one. I'm sick, I'm a death, don't need to run. Cause I become a projectile 3 to 1. Don't diss on me hard on me, holla, but I don't give a fuck about.
Cold, boy. Cold. Come on, man.
You think you ought to be, I give it all to me. Color all of me, lines of the heart, always calling me, always be calling me. Don't cost them Havik, boys, you just my die-to-die. Rap games up, play, we know this right away. Let's go! Tell the city I claim. Better not ever mention my name. Better not get reckless, don't affect this obsessed.
So this verse right here, we had actually already shot earlier in the day. Completely different setup, different lighting. It was still daytime outside. We had already shot it. As we went through and we were shooting everybody else, and the day went on and the day got longer and longer because, again, I couldn't move. Everybody else's shot. We started getting into a rhythm of what we really wanted things to look like, you know, and everybody's setup and location that we had selected for everybody to do their individual verses, everything was looking really good, especially lighting wise. He wasn't really confident that it matched everybody else's because we did his first, still daylight outside. The light was kind of shining in and we couldn't really get it dark enough inside the warehouse yet to where the lighting would be what it was. So we actually redid his verse. We reshot it, gave him a different setup, had him sitting on the couch, had the zoom in, and then had the lighting set up around him and things like that. And that turned out to be the best decision of the day because that really kind of really meshed with everything else that we were doing and really set the tone for a lot of the stuff that we were trying to accomplish on this day. So I'm glad we reshot it because it fit well and it was a perfect like last verse scene to this video. It worked very well. These lighting, y'all can see these little tubes here, these lights. So lighting is not something that I've been really good at ever. It takes so long to set up and it's difficult to do. It's the longest thing that takes to do on a set. It's on any set, movies, shows, music videos, whatever. Lighting is the longest it's the longest thing to set up. It takes a long time to actually get the lighting and sets and tones and stuff that you want. So I typically stay away from lighting. I use a lot of natural light. I shoot outdoors or I shoot in a naturally lit room, something like that. We were in a dark ass warehouse. So I had got these tubes. They're called Astera Titan tubes. These are legit industry standard tubes, and I think we had like 2 sets, which run us about, just for the lights alone, just the tubes. We had other lightings in too. We had RE kits set up, and we had some other stuff set up. Just the tubes alone, these little stand-up tubes, about $16,000 just for some damn lights. But I wanted to use them so bad. I saw them in so many different music videos and people that I watched and were inspired by. And I'm like, man, I want to use those tubes one day. And I just thought this was the perfect video to try to use it. I'm glad we brought those, because otherwise this would have been a lot darker. You wouldn't have really been able to see us as well, even with some of the other lights. So this really did add a nice element to it. It's just things that worked out well in order for all of this to happen. But yeah, those tubes were legit. They're heavy as hell. This is actually one of the reasons that my disc popped out as well, because when I went to pick up this equipment, I tried to pick up these lights. These lights are about 200 pounds. I didn't know that. I tried to pick it up, bad posture, and as soon as I pulled on it, it didn't even budge. My disc flew right out. Loud crack, loud pop, boom. I'm on the ground. You know what I'm saying? It was because of these fucking lights. At least that wasn't like the main cause, but that's what really did it. Kind of the step 2 in the 3-step process of my back being messed up. This was the second thing that happened. And then the third thing that happened actually happened on set, which made it worse, and that's why I was completely out. But anyways, yeah, those Titan tubes, Astera Titan tubes, man, those things are legit. I would use them again. They're real fun. They're real technical, you know, insane capabilities. You use a app on your phone to control them, and you can make them do them all type of stuff. They're used a lot in live stage performances, concerts, EDM type shows, things like that. They use these Titan tubes, man. So we actually got to use them on our set. Thought it was pretty cool.
Me always be calling me. Don't cross them Havik boys, you just might die today. Your whole rap game's a ploy, we know this right away. Let's go! Town, the city I claim. Better not ever mention my name.
Harmonies.
Better not get reckless, don't affect this, obsessed with my Havik Gang.
Here we go again. More. Look at this. Wrote a whole nother article.
We show see the money make it grow, step in front and you make it slain. Can they handle when they roll? Cause I'm really thinking no, and we leave them with battered brains. Lay stack with seeking rain. Can't fuck with Havik Gang. And I'm fucking with the flow and they must.
Mystery man escapes warehouse. And there we go again. An unidentified man manages to escape the largely talked about warehouse where we're shooting our video, blah, 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 right? More writing. At the top here, you can see a little bit up here as well, as news broke of an unidentified man circulating as to who this warehouse ghost could be, blah, 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 blah. We're talking about Ghosts, aka G5, our 5th member of Havik.
Really know that we about to ignite the game. So we killing every goal, we not taking any more, and we take them out and light the flame. Send the bodies all alone, just for thinking that they bold, our remote was inflicting pain. Only one fact remains, can't fuck with Havik Gang.
Now, this audio you're about to hear of like somebody in a panic trying to talk on like a walkie or a old school analog radio or something like that. That's me recording on my cell phone in my closet. just I wanted an enclosed space so I can catch the audio well, and then just, you know, tried to act like in a panic, and then I was going to throw that somewhere in the video, and I ended up throwing it in at the end.
For anyone that can hear this message, Havik is real.
Hey, man, pat on the that audio sounded pretty good. Your boy be acting, my guy. Come on, that's nice.
Havik is real.
You hear the distress in the voice? Where my Oscar at? Now, this whole thing that's happening right here, some people who weren't familiar with Havik didn't know what this meant. So again, this is Ghost. This is G5. He's the 5th member of Havik. At the time that we had wrote this song, we only had 4 members. We used to have 5 back in the day. Then we dropped down to 4, and we were a 4-member group for like 10 years. Then, right around the time we got signed, we added a 5th member, Ghost, G5. And so with this being our first introductory video as a signed group, we thought this was a cool way to kind of introduce Ghost as being a 5th member of Havik. You know what I'm saying? Letting people know that, hey, I know, because at the time, people knew he was already part of the group, but then this video comes out and there's only 4 people, and people are going to be like, oh, well, where's Ghost? Well, we're just kind of letting y'all know this song was done before he was part of the group, and we wanted to let y'all know that he was here with us. He was on set. He was there rocking with us, even though he wasn't in the video, and even though he's not on the song, the homie was still there. You feel me? And so this is like to say, all right, from now here on, you're going to see Ghosts and everything that we do. So this was our way of kind of introducing him as our new member. And we wanted to do it at the end as well, because in the first verse, which is me, I say 4 squad, no more 5th wheel in this. 4 squad, no more 5th wheel in this. So that's me talking about we a 4-man crew now. No more 5th wheel. We haven't been a 5th wheel in 10 years. Stop asking us about it, because people used to ask us, well, what happened to so-and-so? What happened to so-and-so? Like, yo, it's been 10 years. Don't ask us that anymore. So when I wrote the verse, that's what I was referring to. We 4 squad. No more 5th wheel. Stop asking. So I wanted to put him at the end so that I can get that part first out of the way. You know what I'm saying? Because it's weird to say 4 squad when you got 5 members. But again, it's a song we had already did before. So having him come in at the end just kind of signified a new chapter that we were jumping into as a new 5-member crew. And we've been a 5 squad ever since. Now, also look at me here, man. I am struggling. To stand up. I'm not even standing up straight. If you could see, so right off to the side here, over to the right, there's a chair. And this chair is what I would walk to every time. In between a few little bars, I would have to go sit down and then get up and then stand up with everybody again and then go sit down and then get up and stand with everybody again and then go sit down. Because it was tough for me. And again, this is about hour 14. So it took me 13 hours, 12 to 13 hours to get back to somewhat being able to stand up. And even here in this shot, I can't even stand up straight. I can't straighten my spine. You know what I'm saying? And I'm leaning forward a little bit, and I am struggling so bad. As soon as we yell cut, I'm back to sitting down and worrying about how the hell I'm even gonna get home. So that's what's going on in this shot right here. But you can't even tell. Nobody was able to tell, but I was in so much pain, like unbelievable pain. And then Ghost pushes through here. Now, also, look at this edit right here. Right? Now, that's 2 different shots, 2 different takes, and 2 different focuses on the camera. But that looks like one seamless shot, man. I'm you know what I'm saying? Shout out to J True for capturing the same. Shout out to Ghost for coming out the same way each time. You know what I'm saying? In order for me to get that edit. Because when I put that edit together, it was seamless, man. It seems so subtle. Most people wouldn't catch something like that. But for me as an editor, I'm like jumping for joy that that's a shot that we were able to get, because that makes that edit so much cleaner for me on my end.
For anyone that can hear this message, Havik is real.
Facts. What up, Ghost? What up, G5? All right, man. There it is. That's the breakdown of Havik Gang, the music video. I know this is going to be a long one because, you know, that's what this is, commentary. One of my favorite things, you know, back in the day were DVDs, because when I watched a movie, at the end of the movie, I would go back to the settings and then look at all the special features. And they would always have, you can watch the movie again, but this time with DVD commentary. And it would be the director or the actors or somebody like that, basically talking through the whole movie, telling you what went on in that scene, what was the inspiration for this, or there's a blooper that you can't quite, no one ever caught, but it's right here. But I loved that. Every movie that I had ever watched on DVD, I would watch back to back, and the second time would always be with the commentary. It's just something that I love. So basically, that's what this is, just a commentary on the music video, man. Hopefully, y'all stuck around long enough to actually get through the whole thing. If you didn't, at least you tried, maybe. But again, this is for the Havik fans that kind of wanted to know a little bit more about what went on in some of our video shoots. Let me know if you want me to do Wake 'em Up or Get By, because I can really do commentary and break those down for you as well. Let you know what went on during the shoots on those days. But thank y'all for tuning in, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel while you're here, hit the notification bell so y'all can stay up to date with me, and we'll be back with more content. Just let me know what it is. Throw out some recommendations, man. I will see y'all next time. Havik Nation, be easy.